and then we'll try and load them up a little bit more efficiently through, well, not like that. Wow, that's something else right there. And of course, now we look like we're stuck. Oh well. Alright, lucky I got the telehandler here to hopefully save the day. I don't think I could have made this any worse if I tried. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, what is happening? Right, at least there's one in. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. So carrying on from the last episode, we were debating whether or not we were going to try and put in a bale and pallet storage building. So if we come into silos, it's this guy just here. Kind of in this area here to sort of optimize our production point if we can. So just trying to decide what would potentially be optimal in terms of a position. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to try and push the pallets in here just to make it a little bit easier to load them, and also obviously to make it so, I mean, if I put that closer together, will that actually fit? I reckon that trigger would almost take both of those. So if I put this guy, what objects are in the way? That's the other question I've got. Or, I mean, or do we upgrade to a bigger sawmill? Because we could also do that. Because the problem is I want to speed up the pallet loading efficiency, because currently what we're doing is we're just taking one pallet at a time, loading it up, putting it on the trailer. But I think if I can get a nice neat stack of product, I think that would potentially help. So let's actually just go and check on the quantity that we've got in here. So we've got 11,000 in there, and we've got 9,000 in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these guys run down, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to look to redevelop this area, and we're potentially going to put down the bigger sawmill, so the Wood-Mizer LTZ, potentially, although they can't, nothing can really happen at the moment. I mean, the other thing that I can do is push them over into the current building that we've got and utilise them from there, but I'm just trying to minimise the wasted movement, so kind of, you know, applying a bit of sort of 5S principles. So let's see if we can actually efficiently get them into the bale and pallet storage building from here. Now I know this is not pretty, but, and then because I was debating whether or not I was going to take them over to the sawmill on the map, but I don't know if I want to do that at the moment. I think that's going to be more of a medium to short term plan. Yeah, so it's not going to let me push these over efficiently. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to try and empty these guys out as much as possible, and then we'll try and load them up a little bit more efficiently through, well, not like that. Wow, that's something else right there. And of course, now we look like we're stuck. Oh well. Alright, lucky I got the telehandler here to hopefully save the day. I don't think I could have made this any worse if I tried. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, what is happening? Alright, at least there's one in. Alright, let's try and get some of these guys in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on a time lapse while I sort out this absolute disaster that I've created, with a view that we're going to stockpile some pallets over here, which I'm hoping is potentially going to help increase our loading efficiency. So let's jump back in the forklift, defy the laws of physics, like so, and we're going to load up this bale and pallet storage building. So let's throw on a time lapse. We'll come back in once this job is done. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes.
Gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. It's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff one, it says a worn out sign, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey,
Alrighty, so they look like they're pretty much empty, so let's go and quickly look at the production point. That was a bit of a mission. Okay, so we've got about 10,000 litres of wood to work through. So to get those recipes cranking. Clothes, best price to sell next month, being March or being April. So we're gonna have to load up on those guys and get them sold. So what we'll do quickly is we will push these pallets in. So we should have a full whack of pallets just about. See if I can get both rows here. Not quite. Okay, let's just go one row to start with. So this method obviously just cuts down the transit time because we don't have any auto load at time of recording, but hopefully that will change very quickly. I mean, it'd be absolutely criminal if there's no auto load for PS5 or Xbox. It's just pallet moving simulator. Now I know some people love moving pallets. I personally do not. I mean, it is satisfying when you get good at it, but because there's so many other things you can do in the game, when your time is spent logistically moving things around, it's kind of, I mean, a bit annoying. But we will get mods. Pretty much the FS22 mods will be pretty much converted straight, well, not straight over, but as soon as practical, over to FS25, because it's pretty much a, well, I wouldn't say a straight swap because I don't really know, but I think logistically and technically it's quite easy. So like we've got the automatic wool shipping mod. I mean, the game will just develop over time, so, and that's the unique aspect about Farming Simulator, which sets it apart from other games, is the modability of the game, for lack of a better word. Keeps the game fresh, unique, and it's definitely one of those aspects that is unique amongst games of this era. Cool. Alright, so that is that. Alright, let's check in. Okay, so we've got no other jobs at the moment. Let's have a look. Okay, so our cows are still ticking along. Sheep are ticking along nicely. We'll come back in next month and we'll start loading up some of that, or some of those clothes. The wool, our cotton is just going to grow, so we're just going to let it be until October when we get set to harvest it. And then we're going to plough that field, and we'll go through the full field prep. So ploughing, liming, weeding, seeding, fertilizing, and and rolling. So that'll require a bit of investment, but oh, and funny we should say that, we've got a plough right here. So what is this? This is the Cavernaland 6 meter plough. I'm thinking I potentially would just use a subsoiler, if I'm honest. What have I got here? Mulcher. It's a 5.6 meter mulcher. Probably not the size I'm looking for. Let's have a look at ploughs quickly, because I also want to have a look at subsoilers. So what do we got? How much are these guys? 4 meter working width. How much is the working width on this one? 5 meters, 350 horsepower. And the working width on the ploughs, so the Cavernaland was 360 horsepower, 75 Gs. Yeah, look, let's just get this Cavernaland. It's a decent price. And we've got a sprayer there too. So let's grab both of these, because we can use that for weeds. So we're starting to round out our equipment lineup. Okay, let's quickly check the production level of our sawmills. So I want to get this wood down, so I reckon we're a good chance by the time we get to October to have that all cut. Now I just want to check the grass as well, because we could probably do a run of hay between now and the cotton harvest. So yeah, let's get our mowers connected. And we're going to get into the habit as well of washing our equipment. Okay, got the Kun GMD. And I haven't quite decided how I'm going to line up all this gear. I've got a bit of a loose sort of setup at the moment. I'm trying to make things a little bit more accessible. But every time I park something somewhere, something else is always in the way. So, and I've got a couple of final trees that I want to get rid of. So that big oak tree right there, that's earmarked for destruction. So you can see you can see the definite contrast between the clean and dirty mowers, that's for sure. Let's hit the field. Okay, so we're going to do headlands. I mean, work's already started by the looks of it. Anyway, we'll just leave this guy to do his thing. Okay, that's our fresh lineup of stuff. Alright, so that mowing's underway, so we'll just leave that be. Oh, I skipped past April, didn't I? I was supposed to sell those clothes. That wasn't very smart. Getting ahead of myself. Let's check what the clothes. Let's check what the clothes are worth now. Oh no, so it was May. Okay, phew. Lucky for me. Okay, vehicles. What do we have here? So we've got a forage harvester. This looks to be a sugar beet harvester. This is a new one. Agrifac. Cool. We've got a cultivator and we've got a baler. Interesting. Right, let's grab one of these Profi liners. We'll just grab this guy. We'll head on over to the tailor shop and then we'll start loading up these pallets. Alright, here we are. So we'll get positioned and we're going to start loading these guys up. So it looks like we'll have, how much we're going to stock? 7,000. So we'll have a decent trailer load to go and sell, which will give us a good bit of profit boost. So I might actually reposition this trailer in a bit more of a sensible spot, and then we'll go from there. But we'll leave this episode here, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.